What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Today we're going to go over Jasmy, which is up 1.5%, still above that 2 cents area, still above the $1 billion market cap. We've covered this pretty much every single day. We're going to go over the charts right now and kind of see the momentum that we kind of talked about in the prior TA to where that is now. Are we reset? Are we ready to rock and roll and boost our way up to the 2-3? Sorry if I'm mumbling a little bit. I had some dental work done. My mouth is pretty effing numb. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on Jasmy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jasmy to the moon broke out of the long-term downtrend from June of 2024. Now we are in a slight consolidation period here after breaking out, which is perfectly fine. We probably spent a lot of energy smashing through this downtrend resistance area right now. And obviously we wicked off that 786, which is what we talked about a little bit last week about how important breaking that 786 is, going all the way back to March of 2024. Look at how many times we've tested that area out as resistance, and we've only tested it, you know, 1-2 times as support. So there's a lot of confluence around that 786 area at about 2.5 cents. 2.5 cents is the price that you need to push to. If you happen to break above that 2.5 cents range, that's when you're going to start seeing some heavy volatility to the upside for Jasmy. That's kind of what we're gearing up for. And honestly, I think it's on the table here. I mean, if you look at where we're currently at right now and just erase this downtrend, we are actually consolidating pretty dang good right here in a slight pennant pattern. What I mean by that, if you go to the uptrend and then the downtrend right here, you can see that we're nearing the peak of this convergence area. So what I like to think about this as is kind of like a spring. So when you squeeze a spring, all that energy gets condensed, and then when you let it go, it just goes, right? That's kind of how you want to see these triangles. The triangles, you can see we're kind of consolidating. We're getting squeezed, 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 squeezed. And then eventually, once you break to the upside, to infinity and beyond, right? Now, there are potentials to break to the downside, but the way that the market is right now and Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs, I don't think I don't think we're going down to 1.5 cents ever again, honestly. I think this is just consolidating right now and gearing up for that breakout period. Obviously, when we break out, there'll probably be a little pause at about 2.5, but I think once we near the end of this, or when we see the breakout, probably towards the end of November, we'll see that quick run up. And like I mentioned, I think 5 cents is easily on the table in 2024. I think we're easily going to get to that 5 cents plus, and then you have the 1, 2, 3, 6 up here at 9, 10 cents. And once Jasmy starts moving, man, this thing starts ripping. So once it starts moving, I wouldn't expect, you know, these choppy ups and downs, up and down, up and down. I would be expecting like the up, the down, the up. Like it's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very fun. I mean, you Jasmy holders have been watching my videos for quite a while now. We covered the entire downtrend. We covered the double bottom that happened right here, and the recovery from October 2023, and then the parabolic move. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of this here, is what I'm saying. We're going to see some really, really good movement. We just need to break this resistance area that we've been in since pretty much the entire year of 2024 at the 786, guys. So other than that, I would have to guess that by the end of November, towards the end of November is when we'll start seeing some explosive movement to the upside for Jasmy. Indicators looking solid right now. I mean, we're not really bullish on the MACD, but we're not converting bearish, and you can kind of see that we're not really bearish since October 2024, once Bitcoin started taking off, because these bearish movements haven't been that dramatic. We pretty much have just been moving sideways, getting resistance at the 786. RSI seen a slight retracement. Not too worried about that right now. Like I talked about, the possible double top coming in, I'm not worried about that unless this RSI drops below 50. I don't want this RSI to put in a lower low. That's the thing, because if I draw a horizontal line at 50, you can kind of see the prior supports around that area going all the way back. You can see that was kind of a resistance area here, resistance, support, resistance, support. So if anything, the RSI is probably going to drop back down here to 51, 50, and then it'll start rallying back up. But if it drops below this area, then we're going to have to reassess our whole thought, our whole movement on Jasmy. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I'm just giving you guys a little heads up. Now, if we go to the WTX is just consolidating, actually put in a higher high today, which is fantastic. And I think we talked about this last video of this long-term downtrend area, and WTX still can go up to 45 plus before we even touch some sort of resistance. So in the meantime, I think it's just an accumulation zone for Jasmy. Perfect time to accumulate, and I think by the end of this month, actually, the peak is actually on the 21st of November, but I don't pick dates. I'm just going to say towards the end of November is where we're going to start seeing that movement up to around the 2.5. Probably get stuck there for 1 second, and then we'll continue to the upside. So that's my price prediction for Jasmy. With that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins you'd like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get to your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.